Hey everybody, day 54 of my 100 days of action for 2022. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So y'all, it is Wednesday. Good old hump day. Another day working at home while Babe goes to work in the office. OMG, it was such a slow day. The sun was out at first and I was like, ooh, wonderful. But then it got cloudy and started snowing, so that's the shy. Man, I really didn't do too much today. Pretty much just worked. Watched a lot of TV. I watched the special on Fat Tuesdays. The thing that Guy Tori started out in California. The whole comedy. It was at the Comedy Store, I think it's called. I didn't know anything about it. It was way before my time. I was born in 87, so by the time I knew about any of that, it was long gone. But yeah, it was interesting. It's always nice to see how, how things got started, like the world of comedy, how Black folks got on the, in the mix, and then the mainstream took you back to, when everything was really popping with all the Black TV shows, all the Black comedians really making it big because of, platforms like Def Comedy Jam and all that good stuff. So it was interesting. I didn't actually know the background with Guy Tori and his brother Joe. So all I know is that they look just alike, and it's hard for me to tell them apart when they're separate. But I learned that Joe is the muscle-bound one. So I think Joe used to be a little cuter than Guy. I don't know. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. So saw that. I also watched the documentary on Rick James. And that was depressing. About 80% of his life was just super depressing. Super. Grew up, in poverty, 8 kids, rough life coming up. Got drafted. Look, I'm not going to go through all of the horrible things in his life, but I did love his music and he was groundbreaking. And I also didn't know that, he was kind of... I don't know why Monique's name came to mind, but he was like the first Monique. You know how Monique tried to say boycott Netflix, for equal pay and things like that. Rick James did that first with MTV. He's like, y'all ain't playing, no Black artist videos, He had Super Freak, that video, and they would not play it. So it wasn't until he did that they started playing like Michael Jackson and Prince and stuff like that. So he paved the way. Thank you, Rick James. So that's what's up. Learning new stuff every day. Hey. What else did I watch? That's pretty much it. I like watching, little informative things every now and then. Just watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The one they just made. It was horrible. It was so bad. They didn't have anything better to do with all that money. It was like, first of all, it was short. The storyline barely made sense. It was horrible. All it was a reason to have gore and blood and things like that. Everything super predictable. I could have wrote it. Unnecessary, highly unnecessary. And now I gotta go watch something cheesy so I can get those gory thoughts out of my mind before I go to bed. I hate doing that when I go to bed after watching something crazy. Now I'm dreaming about it. I was dreaming about deserts because yesterday or last night because I watched Finch with Tom Hanks. It's rough in these streets. I wonder what can I watch to take my mind off of Chainsaw Massacre. Ooh, Ooh, I should watch Ghostbusters. You know, the latest one with the kids. That will be campy, so probably a little fun. It can't be too scary, right? If it's got kids in it. Something strange in my neighborhood. Ghostbusters. You know what? That made me nostalgic. Now I want to go watch the original one. Another movie they could have kept was the one with the girls. That was horrible. And you know, I was rooting for them, just like Tyra. And it just didn't come through. That movie, I don't even remember it. It was so bad. Horrible. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which I hope is not the case with this latest one with the kids. Anywho, it's getting late anyway, so we shall see if I turn on another movie or find some stupid show to watch. Speaking of stupid shows, I've been watching more of, what is it called? Abbott Elementary. That show is hilarious. All of the actors in it, great. The comedy, great. The timing, excellent. Little everybody hates Chris guy, all grown up now. Love it, y'all. Even the kids are cute. And the storyline's getting kind of intense with the lead character and her man. So we're gonna see how that goes. But yeah, I'm loving everything about it. See, that's how you do a good little, and it's not necessarily a black show. There are like a lot of black people in it, but you know, it's a nice little cultural vibe. I like it. Anywho, y'all, I'm gonna hurry up before it gets too late to turn on a movie or something. So that's all. That's it. Y'all have a good night.